It should say now.
Uh-huh.
You see it? Okay. Okay,
so we're gonna start. Let's start with the technician part. What he's gonna see when he logs in. How does he receives installs, and how does he finish his install?
Okay. So when I log in as a technician, I'm going to see things different than what you just saw right now. This is how it's going to look like. Log in as a tech. Okay, so I log in as a tech. This is how my dashboard looks. What I'm going to see is late jobs, today's jobs, tomorrow's jobs, and then see all my jobs. Let me explain. Late jobs. Every job that comes in to me, I need to let the Alpha 1 know what I installed, if I went to the site, if it canceled. I need to tell Alpha 1 what happened. So today, I have these jobs that are sitting over here. By midnight today, your time, if I don't finalize my work orders, finalize them, it's going to automatically be put into this late jobs bucket. It's late to finalize the work order. Why is it important to finalize the work orders, whether it be a service, as you see, or an install? Because you need to submit to Alpha 1 what you installed on the job. Because you don't know, it might be adding stuff, it might be taking stuff out. It needs to update your inventory. It needs to be put online with Moni, and the only way to do that is if we finalize our work orders. So, very important. All techs must finalize their work orders. So that's what late jobs are. This was yesterday's installs or beyond that I still haven't finalized. Today's installs, this is my schedule for today, what I'm supposed to install. Okay, so let's start with the late jobs here. I have a service ticket, and it's directly here on my dashboard. So if I click on finalize, it'll take me to what did I install on this job. Let me go back. If I click on the customer's name here, service for this will take me to the information page on this customer of the address, what I'm supposed to bring to this job, and all that. Okay, so you'll see the difference. And if you're on this page and you want to finalize it from here, you have a button that says finalize the work order. Your technician can also have a printer-friendly version in case they want to do it from home. They want to bring this to the customer's house, fill out on a piece of paper, come home, then finalize it. It's up to you guys. You can do that. But I don't recommend it because you want to push it to Moni as soon as possible. It's up to you guys. That's an option. And these statuses switch automatically in real time.
Okay.
Now, because this is...
Yeah, go ahead.
Because this is a service I'm supposed to do for this customer, I have a tab that says service history, and it has 0 in here. If there were previous service tickets done, you'll see how many, and I will see the exact details of the previous techs that went to this customer's house and what they did or changed around on this job. So I'm able to understand, okay, he changed the box on the side and it's a siren, so more than likely it needs they can distinguish it. Okay. So it's on the dashboard. So to finalize a service or an install, you just click this finalize button. And now it says, did you go to the site? Because perhaps you pay techs different if they went to the site or not. Sometimes it's just a phone call. Hey, I just need you to reset your panel. Hey, reset it, you're good to go. I don't need to show up. So if it's no, just click no, and it'll actually say this will set the trip and labor charge to 0 because the technician did not go. So in this case, anyway, if you said to the customer it's going to be $65 and the tech didn't go to the site, well, you're not charging a labor trip charge for this, of course, so it means no. So if he did go to the site, tech went to the site equals yes. Was there any added equipment, and what was removed from this job? So perhaps he added a door contact, and it was one door contact, and perhaps he charged nothing for that, added, and then he also removed the door contact, entered one of those, an old one, added that.
Paul, is this a service or is this a service? Oh, okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a service. Old sensor went bad. And so you went to the job. Is there any equipment charges, and is it taxable? If I did enter it here, I can do all that. So if I upsell, perhaps I upsold a smoke detector on this for $90. Add that. and it's taxable. Sir, your total is going to be $91.89. They're going to charge us at the company today for that smoke detector. As you know, this is over here, blah, blah, blah. Okay, no problem. Finalize my service. See, after I finalized my service, everything that I marked, I added, got deducted from my truck. And it's logged here. This is what was added. This is what was removed. Here's the service notes and everything for me to see.
Okay, so if I'm starting on Monday with new install because we don't have NGAR data on it yet, I'm not going to be able to run my service through here for my existing customers, right? My previous customers?
That's right, because it's not going to be in the software yet.
So how would I modify inventory? Because I am going to enter all my inventory.
Remember I showed you set quantities under inventory, set quantities?
Mm-hmm.
You'll just update it from there, which I can show you when I log in.
Okay, we'll leave that for last.
That's very simple. It's a page I'll show you now.
Okay, so other dealers that are using this for installations, on your experience, do we need like a zone list or customer signature, or the customer actually just works from Fillquick and paperwork is gone?
Correct. You don't need to do any of that, but the zone list, so that was a service. Let's talk about the installs now.
Okay.
So here's a wireless install for this Camila I was supposed to install. I can click on finalize. So as you see over here, there we go, this is a Money account. Okay, it's going to have the account number, the receiver number, the cell provider. If you want to enter an installation confirmation number, I can here. Here, it's going to say requested. What was requested by the sales rep, and what did you actually install? I cannot change what was requested by the sales rep, but I can change what I was supposed to install. So by default, it'll automatically fill your installed field for you based on what the sales rep requested. But perhaps a change is needed. Like the customer is saying, why are you only installing 2 door contacts? On my e-contract, it says 3. Look, here's a copy. And you're like, oh yeah, sorry, the sales rep entered it wrong. No problem. Look, I actually installed a 3rd contact, and it's sold by the sales rep. Because the sales rep promised it's on the e-contract by the sales rep, it's just his error. Okay? So perhaps the technician sees that, hey, you don't have a smoke detector. Would you like to purchase a smoke detector? Yes, I do. Here under products, add smoke detector, find the product.
So estos son cambios de vendedor, cambios de técnico acá.
Who sold this? The technician did. And how much is he charging for
Si el vendedor dice yo lo voy a cobrar, pues ahí pone vendedor.
Add it. So once I add it, did the sales rep request this? No. Did the technician install this? Yes. Who sold this? The technician did. And how much did he collect? $90. So now that there's $90 here, when I save this page, it's going to be on your secretary's dashboard under this customer to charge this amount. So you see how it streamlines it and syncs it? Now, as a technician knows for the Moni, when he's installing this, he needs to write what's the site type. Is it going to be a burglary only, burglar fire? Let's say it's only burglary. Communication method, is it going to be digital with cell backup? If so, you enter the panel type, you enter all this stuff that a tech knows. Register the cell, you just put the cell MAC number and all that stuff. Well, AlarmNet, as you know. The two-way device, if a two-way device is selected, you can do all that stuff. And yeah, you just, excuse me, you fill out this information, the transformer location, you type in all that stuff. And here where it says the zone ID, you just enter 001, front door. This is all already loaded for you. So burglary, the event type is a back door, okay, and then you enter it there, 002, blah, blah, blah. Any notes on the customer's account? Like, hey, that 3rd door was on the sales rep paperwork. That's it. He hits the save button and it's good to go. It's done. So once he hits the save button, that's when all this is going to be, all this equipment is going to be installed. So it's going to automatically deduct it from his truck. And now your secretary can push this to Moni. Because Moni's rules are, you're not allowed to push it to me unless you give me the zone information and this information that we need. As you see these stars, it's required. So right after a technician does this, it'll be ready for your secretary to push. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't save this because this is integrated with Moni. Watch, if I try to do it without, it'll give me an error. So you can't save this if you don't have the two-way, all this stuff here.
Sí, el...
Give me 1 second.
Aquí sale Monitronics. Eso ya le llega al técnico o el técnico escoge si va a ser Monitronics o IHB.
Eso al momento de coordinarla se pone si es Moni o IHB.
Okay.
I have a question. Now that we have kits to be able to enter into the systems, let's say we have 3 doors, 1 motion, and 1 key fob, but I'm not gonna. That's the kit I sold, but I'm not gonna give 1 key fob.
So the 3, 1, and 1, let's just say,
Mm-hmm.
added, well, quantity 1 of these was added by the technician. Let me just show you something.
Not
It's
added.
automatically populated here.
Uh-huh.
We said we don't want the key fob.
Okay.
Just take out the key fob.
Okay. Got it.
Here I assumed that the technician installed it. Let's just say it was the other way around. Like, let's just say the sales rep over here, he didn't do these, so 0, he would just 0 out, 0 out, 0 out, let's just say. And then he wanted to, instead, he put in this kit. So links 3, 1, and 1. Quantities 1, and it was sold by the sales rep, and added. Boom. Now we changed it. And you have this log, so this 0 here, it's important to have it, because you know what the sales rep requested, what the technician changed.
Okay. Give me 1 second. ¿Alguna pregunta de la parte de los técnicos? No? Okay. So after he submits it, I see, where would I see that? The secretary? In the pending funding?
Correct. You would have the list, exactly. You would have the list of the pending funding, yep.
Okay. So let's start now with the scheduling part, please.
Okay. You don't want me to show more on the tech side for you guys?
What else?
Their invoices are simple. Their invoices are under invoices. Have you ever had the text calling in, hey, how come you're not paying me on Lyle Curley? They could just go in here and type in LYLE and find out. This is only their installs. Oh, you did pay me on the service for this customer, $45. Okay, I can go in and see the actual, oh, they did pay me. Okay, sorry about that. So no more calling your secretary to find out if you got paid. Type it in the description. It'll pull all their invoices.
Okay, so after the payroll does her part, this is what they will be viewing.
Correct. So you see, this is the paycheck, the blue here. This is everything that's on this paycheck. And yes, they can go into the 145 for this one. They were supposed to pay me $225. Click on it. They'll see the complete breakdown of it.
Okay, so is there a place where they can view their installed pending payment?
Under, let me see, under my jobs, pending payment. Let me think for a second here.
Not pending payments, just I haven't been paid on them.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Invoices. My jobs. Give me a second to think here. Open jobs. These are the open jobs. This is the job history. Here we go. Yes. So they go to my jobs, and then the job history, and then tech was paid. No. So all my jobs that the tech was paid. Boom. I can go right here and see them. These are the ones that I'm waiting on.
Okay. What else is part of this tech portal?
Okay, so on the dashboard, they can go down here and see the all my jobs. If they click on it, it'll take them to this, what we were just at. They can see a calendar view as well. So when they go to a calendar view, they can see it on a calendar. Okay? And yes, the calendar is linkable. They can click on it to go in. So say they go into a customer at any time. As you see, they can add it to their Google Calendar by clicking on this. It'll open up in their Google Calendar, and they can add that to their Google Calendar right away. They don't have to type anything. If they want to get to the customer's house from there, when we talked about that, but they just scroll down to view address on the map, it'll open up in Google Maps. But as you know, with Puerto Rico, it's
yeah, it's
stuff.
okay.
Okay.
And the amount, yeah.
Lastly, book time off. So say they're going to Disneyland, well, they're flying out with their family. My time off, they book the time off, and then it'll show on the calendar that they're not available for
Okay,
an
ellos
install
tienen que
between
entrar
that
sus
date and
días
time.
libres entonces. El lunes se lo decimos.
Ujú.
Okay, on that dashboard, I see there's, on the top right part, there's an amount that I've earned. Is that amount what my payroll manager put in? How is that calculated?
So when I finalize my invoices, it's going to be sitting in a bucket for your payroll of now it's time to pay this technician on this job. Whenever you want, you filter by the date range, which we'll get into, and you pay them. Once you pay the technician, it's going to automatically update the number here for them.
Después que se le paga al técnico, aquí es donde se suma la cantidad que se han ganado.
¿Cómo haríamos
Ujú.
con los kits JC?
Ajá.
Ya yo instalé la alarma y se finalizó ese job, pero dentro de ese job también hay una instalación de cámara.
Los kits JC. We're brainstorming. It's just we have a kit that includes cameras and is done by a different technician on a different time.
No problem.
So how would we do that?
Good question. So obviously, I have to log in from somebody who's able to schedule.
Okay.
At what point do you know about that? Do you know right when you're
When we're
scheduling the first technician?
yes, when we're scheduling.
Okay. So let's do that example. Okay. So when I log in, whoever's going to be the scheduler of technicians, it's the simple blue tag. There's 2 accounts awaiting acceptance from the sales reps.
Okay, I have him here, so I have my scheduler.
Okay. Beautiful. So you're going to look at this blue tag, and it's also up here, the notification at the top, it says 2 with this hourglass, just so it's very clear you always see, no matter where you are in the software, that you got accounts coming in for you. Also note that you will get an email notification every time a sales rep submits an account to you. So whenever sales reps are submitting accounts because they're waiting for you to install it, it's in this blue tag, you got notified, and you just click on this, and it shows you from the first sales rep who submitted it, all the way down to the latest. So from highest priority down to the lowest. So like if I submitted an account now, I'd be at the top. And then an hour later, you submit an account, you'll be down here. 2 hours later, another, you'll be down here. So it actually filters by the top from the top to the bottom. So I'm the technician, the scheduler, sorry, I see this. I see the customer's name, the install date, the install time they wanted, the location. I see the sales rep, and I see how long it's been since the sales rep submitted this account. I can view it, what the sales rep submitted to us, or I can accept and complete it to hard schedule the technician. It's up to you. I'll do the 2-step process just to show you. So let's say I do view. This is going to give me a read-only version of what the sales rep submitted. Okay. I can take a look. If I want to see the e-contract, I have the e-contract tab here. I click on this e-contract tab, and it'll show me if there was the e-contract. It'll show me the PDF. I can take a look at it. I can create a brand new one. I can do whatever I want from here. Okay. So let's just say the e-contract's fine. This is our demo server. This is what he's submitting. Did you run the credit? Okay. Yes, you did. Yada yada yada. And let's either accept and complete it or decline this. So if I want to, let's just say for some reason, sales rep calls in, hey, I just left the customer's house. It's no-go. Just cancel it. We're not going to install it. You can just come and decline this. Or if you want to accept and complete it to schedule the technician, click on the accept and complete button. And now it's going to take us over to the editable page where all the information is here that the sales rep submitted over to you. Okay? So really all you need to do is decide, is it going to be a sold account or an in-house account? So let's just say it's sold. It's a sold one here. The account number. Let's get a Monty. We talked about the block of account numbers. It's Monty USA, let's just say, the account number, boom. Or if you leave it blank and the technician gets it on a one-by-one basis, he would just enter it from his portal. The tech has access to that. So it's up to you guys.
Estamos coordinando, no aclarado cómo va.
Okay, so all the scheduler needs to do is click on the open scheduler here, and figure out what date and time. But you guys, like you said, you may want to do it. You guys, you don't want the sales rep. Perhaps you wrote it in the notes here. I need it on Friday, anytime between whatever and whatever. Okay, cool. So let me open up the scheduler where it says over here. Click open scheduler. And I'm zoomed in, so I'm just opening it here. And it's going to pre-populate the dates over here. Let's just say I want it between 8 and 10. I drag and drop it and click OK. It's going to say this. And by the way, on the left side is the technician, and here is the date and time scheduler. So I just drag, I drop, and I click OK. So it auto-populates this. Okay. So now I can just go to the bottom over here, hit the save button, and once I hit the save button, what's going to happen? It schedules the technician. The technician's schedule. Now, I cannot push this to Monty. You see the Monty link icon? Yet. Why? Because the technician didn't enter all his information. Got it? I have to wait for the technician to enter his information. Remember, there was those specific fields, like the zones, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Until Monty allows it to be able to push it. So you can't accidentally push stuff over. Okay. Any questions on any of that?
Me explicó, pero no me explicó cómo
Give me a
poner
second.
las dos.
Okay,
Como que
that was
él explicó
scheduling,
cómo
right?
coordinar esa cuenta.
Okay, so when I have an account that needs a tech for the alarm and a tech for the cameras.
Oh, yes, that's right. So let me go back to that page or that customer's account. Okay, so I just scheduled the technician. And at this point, you probably know you also need a camera for this job, a technician for a camera. So the second technician is a service tech. So you go up to services here, and you add a new service.
Dile que vaya atrás nuevamente.
Could you go back a little? It's just, it got cut off, so I didn't see where you went to.
Sorry. Okay, no worries. So let me go back here. So we finished it, and this is for the customer, Joseph Massey, right?
Mm-hmm.
So at the top, instantly you'll have the services tab. The second tech is called the service technician. He's not the install tech, he's the service tech. So let's click on the services tab. I'll wait a second just so it catches up. And now we're going to schedule that second tech as a service tech for this Joseph Massey.
Okay.
Click on the new service. And now here it's going to show, first of all, the date and time. What's the date and time you want the technician? So let's open the scheduler. And you can see the Joseph Massey account, which is for tomorrow. If I click on the next day, it says Joseph Massey. Do you want this service technician to go and do this camera job on the same time as the other technician is going? Do you typically have the techs go at the same time or a different time?
A different time.
Oh, okay. So you just schedule perhaps it's this technician, but at between 3 and something to go to that job. You just choose the date and time with the technician. Click OK. So here, is it an issue? No issue, or you can write, for example, this is a camera job, whatever you want to write. It's not really an issue. And then what is this technician supposed to bring? So let's say camera, bring one of these. And if you know the charge already, you can add it directly here. If you don't, the technician can update it from his end when he's finalizing it. But also, you need him to do repeaters, anything you want, whatever. Hardwired camera, one of those, add that. For this service tech, is there going to be a labor and a trip charge? Are you going to, maybe you charge the customer for camera jobs and there's an actual labor and trip charge. If not, just put 0, it's all included. And the total equipment charge that you're charging for these things, for this tech to go, $325, is it taxable? And so you can select it. If not, you cannot. But yeah, that's it. So here in the notes, perhaps you want to write, previous tech will have already prepped the box on the side of the house. All I need you to do is whatever. If you want some note for this technician as well. So once I create this service, it already sent now it just notified that service tech, he's got his service job, it's the date and time, the zones, the address, everything's directly there. He can see it directly like this with all the information on the customer that he's supposed to get to the job. You would actually see it with his address and all that stuff.
I don't know, I guess. God's gonna call me when he's done talking. We can look up.
Okay, so the second tech is a service tech. Very simple. You just hit the service tab, create a new service, create that technician, choose what he's installing. And even if you didn't write the camera and all that, remember, when you get to the job, he can figure out what camera job or whatever is needed. He can add, remove stuff, whatever he's supposed to actually install over there.
Okay.
Entonces, cuando el vendedor
Any
entra,
other questions?
Yeah, I have a question.
cuando el vendedor hace la venta, que entra la información de lo que se va a instalar,
Mhm.
él también va a desglosar lo que se va a instalar de cámaras completo. Actualmente en los e-contract no ponemos las cámaras. Aquí sí se pondría.
Él va a poner todo, sí.
Tiene que entonces desglosar también, dividir de 4.
No, ya hay kit. So, si es el kit con cámara, él va a seleccionar el kit. Y ya el kit va a tener todo
Va a
lo
salir
que...
todo, ok,
Ajá.
lo que es, perfecto, está bien.
Ujú. Y el técnico pues añade lo que es.
Ok.
¿No hago preguntas en coordinar?
No, está... Ya ayer yo me metí y me puse a jugar ahí, que
Ujú.
básicamente lo vi así mismo.
Y para los dudas o preguntas para el training que le vamos a dar a los técnicos del lunes.
Sí, con relación, vi que entonces los técnicos de servicio
Ujú.
son diferentes al técnico de instalación como tal, en cuanto a lo que tiene que llenar acá.
Sí, porque el servicio ya el cliente está creado.
Antes de, servicio va a empezar con esto ya.
Servicio no va a empezar con esto hasta que ellos me suban toda la data de Engar. Por eso,
Servicio entonces no haría falta tenerlos acá en el training
no,
para ahora.
el lunes no.
Ok,
Instalaciones
está
nada
bien.
más. Todo el mundo que haga instalaciones, ni cámaras
ya.
tampoco. Instalaciones
De alarma, sí.
alarma con cámara. Porque lo que no hagan, los de cámaras que no me hacen esa parte de la instalación de alarma, yo creo que no tienen que venir tampoco.
La verdad es que sí tendrían que ver porque los técnicos de cámara son diferentes a los técnicos de alarma. Como tal.
Pues sí,
Que
tienen que venir.
van a
Porque
tener
le
que
va a
venir.
llegar el JC
Sí,
entonces por ahí.
Exactamente. Ok. Otro.
We have other than installing Monitronics and alarmed monitoring base, we sell cameras on their own. Do you recommend us to put our customers, is it possible to put our customers here even though there's not a monitoring or a monthly fee attached to that
100%.
customer? Like
Oh,
a
yeah.
one-time
Just create
purchase?
another-
One-time
Sorry,
purchase,
go ahead.
like a one-time purchase. He bought 16 cameras. He doesn't have a monthly rate. He just bought it and that's it.
And is it the same customer that was also a Monty customer?
No, brand new customer.
Yeah. So check this out. You can go to configuration. You know where you're monitoring companies. So you create another monitoring company called No Monitoring Company. Let's just say No Monitoring Company. Read that. And then also the monitoring plan, for example, create a monitoring plan under this No Monitoring Company add a monitoring plan, No Monitoring, and let's say $0 a month and create this. So now for those ones, let's just say a customer you're doing that, you create a brand new customer, and here where it shows
Así se escribe intercom.
this is
¿Y qué más?
default, but
Sin,
monitoring company
intercom,
would be
sin
No Monitoring.
seguro.
Now you would have that monitoring package, No Monitoring. And you can even do your
Intercom
contract
y
terms.
access
Doesn't matter.
control.
You can put one month, it's a month to month. Zero. And you enter it directly here for that and enter the customer's info so you have it in the software.
Okay, give me one.
I'm assuming that
Yeah, go ahead.
Does the technician still go to install that for him?
Elimino esto entonces.
Sí. No puede.
Yeah, the technician does go out and install.
Yeah, so then the same thing happens. Then all the same rules apply.
It's just
If
the
not,
setup
if you're doing
fee.
Súper.
That setup fee for monitoring, there's not a cell provider, there's not a
Other, just select other.
just select other.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
I see. Great.
Súper.
Cool. Any other questions on any of that?
Nope. We're done with that. I'm gonna, let me see. Yeah, one question.
No, esta sería a ti. ¿El user y password que yo tengo es para coordinar o es como técnico?
De todo. Déjame buscarte aquí. Can I have 10 minutes so I could gather my payroll team and call you back? Is that okay?
Yes, absolutely. Geez, I have to be done though at 1 o'clock. That's the only thing. If you're able to speed that up just so we have enough time, there should be enough time. But if you
how much do we have
are
left?
you able to gather?
What time is it
Sorry?
over there? It's just there's a time
Oh,
difference.
it's 12:06 right now. So I have 45 minutes left.
Okay, yeah. That I think that's fine. Let's connect back at 12:15, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.